Hi, this is Awesome Jag. Hi, filming a video at the project building of the Sunrise Towers, located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. If you saw the video this morning, you might want to see this another video this afternoon. This is the second or third ambulance today at the high rise again. It's really real. Ambulance out again at a ambulance at the project building in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, near the ML King Jr. Street, where people are getting sick a lot from being in the building. People are being hospitalized an awful lot from living at the Sunrise Towers building. It's a lot of drug use going on with the building. A lot of people are getting their stomachs pumped of fentanyl. Some people have serious bad health problems, and it doesn't seem like it's like regular apartment housing or even regular project housing apartments. Something's going on with the inside of the building where people are needing ambulances more so often than other project buildings and apartments and other income-based housing with HUD. Something's going on with the Sunrise Towers building that so many people are getting sick and needing the ambulance more so to the area. It is a very real thing. It is not regular as far as with regular apartment housing. Of course it is not regular. The ambulance pulling up several times a day, pulling people out on stretchers. Of course it is not regular at regular real estate apartments and communities of the same old place again. Of course it is just it is real, but it's real. And so this is another video again that I'm filming and everything. So if you have any family members that are staying to the project building in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, you might want to check in on your relatives at the building. There's been a lot of bad fights that happen. People have been hospitalized for getting hit and struck on the inside of the building by tenants that stay in the building. Hit and struck, fights and stabbings. People have been hospitalized. There's been an awful lot of complaints. With the tenants from the inside of the building to people that's been in the surrounding community area about how other people are not wanting to have anything to do with the area where the building is too much, about the fights that go on so much to the building, about the stabbings that go on, where it causes people medical injuries and things like that, about the fentanyl that's going on with the building, that's been causing a lot of people medical ambulances, emergency care, and it's very real. That many ambulances to an apartment complex. It's been worse even than that for the past 3 years. There's something going on from within the building where for people to stay that sick like that in just one area and stuff, and ambulance is called just about every day. There's been a lot of dead bodies that's been found inside of the building. A lot of deaths that's done happen where the people are transported away from the building and then they've died in the hospitals out there. So it's been a lot of stuff, a lot of things, a lot of different types of situations and things. Whatever is mad can stay mad, but I'm still gonna film my video and continuously keep on filming. It's not regular that so many people are coming down sick within one building like that. I don't know if it's something highly contagious. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's a lot of sickness. It's something just not right. People are getting too sick from one area of like it with like to a building, and that's just too many ambulances. That's for the past 3 years. That has been ridiculous as hell. It's ridiculous, and like I said, some things need to be investigated because there's something going on from the inside for where people are coming down sick and calling the ambulance almost every day. That's not regular real estate property. Like scenery. Ambulance all the time. Which apartments are those? Because I know I've never seen anything like it. So they got an ambulance out there again. It's real. It's really real. Wow, this is really real. So anyway, this is a video. If you've been following up on the videos, check out the videos. Check out my videos. I'm Awesome Jack. The videos are out. Follow my videos and everything, so to keep up with what's going on in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and Forsyth County. Keep up with the Sunrise Towers building. Some days it's wild and off the hook. As I reported, there was a stabbing in the building that the tenant said that went on over the weekend, and they said they were mopping up the blood of someone that was stabbed in the building also. There was also another tenant who was rushed to the emergency room by the ambulance, which was 2 ambulances that was over the weekend. They said also that there was someone hit to their actual skull and head, which is a senior citizen that's over 65 that was hit also with a baseball bat by another tenant from the inside of the building they live in the building, and they've been fighting with the drug use and fighting and attacking from inside of the building due to street drug fits and rages. So this is a video right here about the building, the Sunrise Tower building. Someone else is getting ambulance care, emergency care, and I'm pretty sure that the people that work with the ambulance building is quite familiar with the Sunrise Towers building, due to the large percentage of calls that they get, to the large amount of calls they get to the Sunrise Towers building itself, for the past several years. The cameras are very real in the front of the building. So it's really something that's really going on the inside of the building that is just it's kind of like spooky. Like something spooky associated with something like Halloween. So anyway, this is Awesome Jack. Keep up with the the videos and stuff like that. The videos, if you want to know what's going on, check it out. Like I said, a lot of people are on the street drugs and stuff, and some people they do OD, and some people are have been found from what the other tenants have said. The other tenants have been saying tenants about fentanyl. About fentanyl being found and stuff like that, and that other people had to get their stomachs pumped out and stuff, and pumped out in the emergency rooms of fentanyl and stuff from within the building and things like that. So it's something really realistically real that's been going on. So some of the tenants told some of the tenants said it was even worser. That it's been worser for the past 10 years, and that it's been so many deaths from the Sunrise Tower building. That so many people have been found dead in their apartments, and dead, while being took away from the building in ambulances and stuff, and died on arrivals, and died in the hospitals and stuff. So this is really some real. That's something real. It's like a it's kind of like something like some kind of little, like a small part of something like with Arlington, Philadelphia. The drugs and the ambulance is called all the time for the disturbances of people that are on drugs, that are going into the fits and the rages of ODing on the drugs, and the ambulances and where they transporting people away because of the fentanyl fentanyl pills that's been all over the news and stuff. That's really something. Really something. People are actually, it's real, getting sick within the building, and getting sick, really real. So if you have any, if you're watching the video in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, at a building called the Sunrise Towers building. If you got any relatives at Sunrise Towers building, you might want to call and check on your relatives. There's a hell of a lot of things that are being going on within the building. It's a dangerous building from the inside of it. A lot of fights are going on with inside of the building. A lot of stabbings. Looks like someone's being brought out that's sick. At the Sunrise Towers building, there's been a lot of people stabbed and stuff like that due to the high rates of fights that go on inside of the building. A lot of bad violence. The outside community, black community area citizens, they have complained about the numerous number of fights that were going on inside of the Sunrise Towers building. People are not wanting to really come out or visit because of the numerous amount of fights that go on with the building itself. They work from there's a lot of, you caught the video on the first part. This is the second part for today. The ambulance is leaving off. So anyway, so this is Awesome Jag, and this is my video and everything, from off of Martin Luther King Martin Luther King Jr. Drive in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The Sunrise Towers building. Just filming a video of the different, so much sometimes goes on, and that is just, it's ridiculous. But anyway, this is Awesome Jack, and peace out.